I didn't appreciate it then, but you know, the older I got in my career, I understood why Maya moved the way she moved. And it was about being on her own time, being great on the court, but when she's off the court, it's all about Maya. And that's something that you taught me, and I can appreciate that. And I just want to say thank you for giving me a glimpse of what it's like to be a Lynx and following a good example. I love you. It's all about you. I praise you. Thank you.
While we're working with the starters from our Fab Five, let's welcome the tag to the podium, Simone Augustus.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hello, Lynx fans. I think it's only fitting, since it's the last time that we'll be here, is that we do a little roll call. So, Sister Red Velvet, give me that beat one time. So that used to be our roll call before we came out and we ran out onto the court. And Maya was the person that always started our roll call. We called her Sister Red Velvet because she loves red velvet cake. Whenever I wanted to get some Jordans, I just made sure I went over to Cheesecake Factory, got the red velvet cheesecake, and brought it to her house. I'm like, Maya, they got a pair of Jordans coming out this Saturday. But most importantly, like Taj and the rest of my teammates have talked about, Maya came in as the baby, and we got to see her grow. We got to see her go through her struggles and see her evolution as not only a player, but as a person. And for me, Shelly P would always say, me and Maya was like the bookends. Like, you two keep everything together. So if Maya's going, you gotta get going. And that really helped me evolve as a player, because when you have someone that's as talented, as intelligent, and just brings it every day the way that Maya did, I had no choice but to step my game up or get left behind. And so with that, I think we had a beautiful harmony, just like a jazz note. She loves music, and so we played off of each other, and at times when we were in sync, it was nothing better than just seeing us flying off of pin downs and screens and basically doing our thing. And so, you know, for that, I want to say thank you, Maya, because you helped all of us elevate our games to another level, and we reached new heights that we probably didn't even think we would achieve by winning 4 championships and doing so many awesome things together. So I thank you for that. And I also like the way you did it. Real quick, in and out, got it in 8 years, and you got out. But it's beautiful, because now we see you as a mother, as a wife, and it's the most beautiful evolution of a person that I've ever seen, and I'm thankful to have been a part of your life, and I wish you much peace, joy, love, and happiness moving forward.
While we're working on our Fab Five, let's welcome our muscle, our machine, Rebecca Brunson.
Okay, so we're talking about how, like, talented you are, Mama. And Glenn touched on this a little bit when he talked about the lasagna dinners that we used to have. Thank you, Glenn and Becky, for all the lasagna dinners. But if I recall, it wasn't just the first talent show that you got everybody together, because I promise, every talent show after that, Maya had her fingerprint on it. She was in the back with the rookie sliding, she was singing, she was doing everything to be a part of that performance, just because you enjoyed music, you enjoyed being with your teammates, you enjoyed being a part of everything, even when it was supposed to shame them. You stepped in and made it look good. Right? I mean, just so talented. I remember we practiced in San Antonio before one of our games, and I think we were either at a church or a community center, and they had a band room. So before, when we were getting ready to go out to practice, you're in the band room, what do? You become the band, right? So it was the Lynx band. And when I say Maya could play every instrument, you touch a little keyboard, a little guitar, started beating on the drums, vocals in the back. Lord, I mean, I said, how much talent can one person have? Oh my gosh, but I mean, just giving of yourself all the time, making people feel comfortable. Even when we were in that small band room, you gave of yourself. You brought the best out of all of us. You enjoyed and allowed us to enjoy that moment, right? So that's how special you are. And that's off the floor. You know, I had the opportunity to spend a lot of time, the ladies at lunch, eating before the road trips, hanging out with you, conversing, communing, and sharing of ourselves. And those are very special times. Those are the things that are more important than, you know, the wins and the things that you do on the court, is being able to build that family. And we were able to do that. And it was a blast. So thank you for giving of yourself in that way. And then on the court, we talked about the Wings poster, which was great. But there's another photo that lives iconically. And it just so happened that we played Indiana tonight. I know y'all know that picture I'm talking about. Yeah. The relentlessness. You know, me and Jim talk a lot about the memories and talk about how we played. And I know Cheryl has spoken about this, but the amount of times that we ran that play beforehand, and it was not always perfect, right? But every time something didn't go right in those plays that we ran in practice, you took that away. And when the time was coming, it was perfect. And we could not have asked for a better outcome. The setup was perfect, the fake was perfect, the shot was perfect. Oh my gosh. So just thank you for continuing to give of yourself off the floor, to make sure that we were comfortable in locker room spaces, and then competing every night. No matter how tired you were, Maya, put that head down and just run up and down the floor and make something good happen. I don't know how, it just made something good happen. Right, just so good. But thank you for everything that you've given to this league. Thank you for everything that you've given to all of your communities, the work that you do off the floor, justice reform, continuing to do that, pouring your heart into everything. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for showing a lot of these young people in here what it looks like to be graceful with your greatness, okay? So it's only fitting that you're up there with the rest of us, and I just hope that your cup continues to be full.
We've got one more starter from our Lynx dynasty yet to speak tonight.